guys, and welcome back to Wizard101 for old folks. This time we are going to take a look at some crafting. We're going to craft the hidden house of Wizard101. This is a house recipe that you won't find in the normal areas where you would normally buy recipes for houses. This time we're going all the way over to Azteca. I am in Azteca, and not a lot of people know about this secret house that's craftable here. We're going to go to the mangrove marsh. I'm going to head towards Salt Meadow Swamp. That's what we want, Salt Meadow Swamp. And all these little areas, notice there's fish in the water too. So here we are at Salt Meadow Swamp. And if you go up here, you'll see Cantera's 5 flowers. And he actually has a house that's craftable. The Treetop Getaway. And this is the one that we're going to craft. Now, before we get started, crafting this, I want to take a quick look at everything that we're going to need to craft this house. We're going to need braided vine, sparse frond. I'll have to go find those in my houses. Mistwood, Azteca scaffolding. Now we'll have to buy the recipe for the scaffolding, and I believe that this guy also sells that recipe. Azteca archway, we'll have to buy that recipe. The Azteca kiln, we'll have to buy that recipe. The Dino pillar, and then amber. Now, these we'll have to craft at our house in the craft tables that we have. So let's go ahead and let's buy this recipe. That's 65,000. And now we have it. But we still need to find the scaffolding, the archway, the kiln, and the pillar. Uh-oh. Here's the archway. Okay, so we can at least get the archway, and we have everything that we need to make an archway, so we're going to buy that. And you see it turns gray after you buy it, so you'll know that you did buy it already. Here's our kiln. All that we have that we'll need to get is ghost fire and black coal for that. There's the scaffolding. We're going to need a couple of treasure cards. We can get that easy enough, and then some leather straps. And then here's the pillar. We'll need to get some perfect sapphires, a couple of treasure cards, but we'll have everything else for that. Okay, I think that's all that we needed from him. Let me just look through right quick. Yes, okay. So, let's go to the house. Okay, I'm at my house crafting station. And I do have enough to make an archway. I don't know how many archways that we need to have. So before I do, I'm going to go over here to my backpack and scoot way over. And then down here underneath, I'll click on recipes. This is in the reagent page. I'm going to click on recipes. And see, go up here to housing and actually go to houses. Okay, a treetop getaway. How many of each do I need? Looks like I'm going to need 8 of these archways. So that's the first thing that we're going to look at. Let's make an archway. There's one. And my slot is ready again, so I can make another one. There's two. And my slot still shows ready. This is the timer. After so many, it's going to stop me and say I have to wait for so long. That's why it's really good to actually craft on the weekends where they say that it's unlimited crafting. But I wanted to get this started so that I could see what I needed to at least gather up. Okay, so here we go again. Okay. Let's see how many of these now that I actually have. Let's see. Houses. So I have 5. I need 3 more. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so now I have all of my archways that I need to have it made. Let's see, the kiln, I still need to get black coal, and I need ghost fire. The scaffolding, I'll need a couple of treasure cards and leather straps. And the Dino pillar, I'll need perfect sapphires and some treasure cards for that as well. So I am going to start collecting all of my ingredients, and I'll be back when I am ready to get these made. Hang with me. I need 4 kilns, so we have to make 4 kilns. So here's 1, uh-oh, here's our timer. We've kicked our timer, and I have to wait 11 hours and 25 minutes to reopen the crafting slots. So when you get into this situation, you either wait out the timer, do this crafting on the weekend that it's unlimited crafting, or you can go to the crown shop, go to the elixirs, and if you go down here, crafting elixir will reset all of the crafting timers for an instant effect, but it's 250 each time you reset that. It's 250 crowns. So it's going to be up to you if you want to do that. When you are looking for your reagents, there are reagent vendors in almost every world. So I am going to right quick go to each one of those to show you where you can buy reagents from. And also, don't forget, as you are running through your worlds, just questing, never turn down a reagent that you run past. Go ahead and collect it, because you never know when you may decide that you need that. So the first one is going to be right across from the bazaar. Here's your first reagent vendor, Elmer Meadow Grass. That's in the Old Town district of Wizard City. And then your next one is going to be in Crocotopia. Now we're standing in the oasis of Crocotopia, and as you can see, right here is a cattail, so we're going to go ahead and pick it up. We never turn down free reagents. But if you go over here, there's your reagent vendor in Crocotopia. Alsafwan. In Marleybone, you have Campbell Hogston for your reagents. Okay, so now we're in Mushu, and right around the corner in the square is Yuji Amada. He's our reagent vendor here. And when you're looking for like your shadow oil and such, it's easy to find that here. I found my black coal here, and here's shadow oil as well. Now, Dragonspire is a little more tricky when you're looking for your reagent vendor. You actually will go past Cirrus to the Athenium. Go over the bridge, but stop right here. You're going to hang... Oh, before I do that, I see a lava lily. So, right over the bridge, you're going to hang a right. And your reagent vendor is right here, Zoltan Nightstone. He has all of your reagents here in Dragonspire. So each of your lands pretty much have a reagent vendor in them. Just go exploring and see what you can see. Don't forget that you can get a lot of your reagents from the bazaar itself. Crafters do something that we call farming the bazaar. And to farm the bazaar, you simply go over to the reagent page. You'll scroll down to find the reagent that you're looking for. If you don't find it, then you can click on the pet snacks and then click back over to the reagents, and it will reset, and you might be able to find that reagent that you couldn't find. So sometimes you have to do this over and over and over to get whichever one that you are looking for. But if you farm long enough, you can actually get some pretty rare ones. Okay, we have everything, and we're down to our last little bit of crafting to be ready for the house. So, just to be sure what we have left to get, we're going to go over here to our spell book. We're going to look at the house. We need one more scaffolding and two more of the dino pillars. So scaffolding, one more scaffolding. Okay, all we have left is two of the pillars. So there's one. And two. Okay, we've got everything, and we are ready to craft our hidden house. So let's look at this just to be sure. Here's our recipe for the treetop getaway, which is what we're making. Everything is yellow. That means that we have everything that we need. All our pillars, all our kilns, all our archways, scaffolding, mistwood, sparse bronze. I got that at the bazaar. Braided vines, and amber. Now, if you were just starting off and did not have all the reagents that it took to build the different recipes that are going to be needed for this, it could take quite some time. That's why I say if you have something that you want to craft, go ahead and buy the recipe, write down on a sheet of paper all the reagents that you'll need, and just start collecting. This may take you some time to do. The next thing that you're going to want to do is to be sure that you have enough space for another house. Okay, in Grizzleheim, if you'll look, we have gone around Rendell Ford. We're over here by the Fishmaster, and you'll see this little rock path that leads to the Hall of the Ice Forge. Here at the top is the crafting anvil, and this is where we get to craft our treetop getaway house. So we are going to create. Ta-da! And now we should have, I hope we have, our house. We're going to equip it. And we are going to go take a look at our new house. Okay, guys. Here we are. We're in the hidden house that we crafted using an awful lot of reagents and recipes, but it certainly is worthwhile. We notice right off the bat it comes with a tag game as part of this house, which is really cute. And I'm guessing because this is a wandering house, there are pathways everywhere. Now let's see. To get into the house itself, we go right here. And we're at our bank. And on the first level, in the first room. Very nice. And you can go upstairs. And we have a landing. Or you can go back outside in a little yard area. And more pathways. But we're going to start out with the inside. And we go up again. And we have another room. And outside, this door leads to more pathways, and you can see we're right over where our game is and where our door is, but we're awfully high up. We're going to go back inside because I saw another level. And up we go again. This is one of those houses that you might want to put some teleporters in to get around. Isn't this cute? A little stand. Absolutely fabulous, and it looks like this last part of it you can get to from either side. And we go back down. That's the actual proper house. It's a multi-level house. So we're going to go, where are we going to go? We're going to go all the way back down. And we're going to go outside so we can look at some of these pathways. That's the front door. That's where we came in. Let's try this walkway. Isn't it beautiful? Wow, just beautiful. And the sounds are amazing. I know that y'all can't hear the actual noises of the house, but you can hear wildlife. Like occasionally it sounds like tigers roaring or elephants, even some monkeys. This is just beautiful. Good place to put a little garden. I am absolutely thrilled with this house. I am probably going to put it in my shared bank. You know, you are allowed to put a house into the shared bank. I think it's once a month, and I'm probably going to place mine into the shared bank and put it with my life wizard because this really looks like a fabulous little life house. Wow. I am just amazed. So I am going to leave you guys with that and let you know that crafting can be absolutely amazing and well worthwhile. I almost forgot. I wanted to tell you that if you have an account that has several different wizards on it, you can also share your reagents back and forth between your wizards. Just use your shared bank. And if you absolutely cannot find a reagent for some reason, don't be afraid to go to the internet to look it up. I'm sure there are other people having a hard time finding reagents as well. Okay, thank you so much for watching. If you've got any comments or questions, feel free to drop them down below in the comment box. And don't forget to leave a like if this helped you out. Thanks so much, guys. Have fun crafting. Bye.